Exhaust your mouth, woman. That was a sentence, wasn't it?
Excuse me. The fuck did you just say?
It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. A new area? Let's just fix that chair. It's better. Yasuda Garden. Asumida City, as is common in traditional Japanese gardens. Its large central pond is shaped like the character for heart. The paths that crisscross its grounds, lined with stone lanterns, are perfect for strolling while appreciating the foliage or bird watching. The gardens once pulled in water from the Sumida River so that its pond would ebb and flow with the tide and novelty in Edo period, which had begun filling in the bay to support its expansion. But the practice has been discontinued in modern times due to flood prevention measures. Okay. Why are you looking at me, bitch? So, have you decided what you're going to do? With your massive penis? Oh, so precious. Nice lips. Curry. Curse stone. Yeah, of course. I got 2 big curse stones, brother. Yeah? As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me. She kinda bad, though. I've been waiting for you. I, too, have a curse stone. Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued. I have you in a possession where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone to me, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. I wonder what her curse stone could be. Let's read. Fuck. It feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor nor groundkeeper. Okay, let's see what the fuck she's on about. Files. Culture Society. What's this one? For heart. Maybe she's after our heart. But the practice has been discontinued in modern times. Something to do with heart, maybe? Let me think. Damn it. Did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse stone on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. It could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse stone is activated and find out a way out of here. Damn right, yeah, you do, mate. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that'll catch her interest. Strange woman. A woman in her 30s. She has a refined air about her. Like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. But I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has something to do with this place. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my curse stone, depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? Sure, go on. About curse stones. If you take my curse stone, what are you going to do with it? With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dredges, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no? How does she know so much? I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 7. 7? What's 7? The right of resurrection. If we're going to talk, we should get to know each other a bit better. My name is Shah. Stop. Huh? Let's not do that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And have a harder time killing you. You would, don't you think? Fuck. She gon' kill me, bro. You want soul judges. That means you're after the right of resurrection too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask, what led you to this? Her eyes fucking lit up. Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me? Sure. I'd consider it, so tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. Huh? 5. Where's she counting down? The amount of questions I get? Interesting. Changes. Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me ma'am. Huh? Huh? Alright, ma'am. Yes, what is it? This is bad. She's completely running the show. 4. I'm running out of shit. So, about curse stones. Can you take soul judges from other curse bearers, stones, and add them to your own? Who knows? But you have to admit, it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul judges, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands. You're half right, but you're half wrong too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 2 or 3. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then, use it. If I had, you could have activated with all that bluster. And yet, here you are. Damn. Did she already know about it? Or about that shooting from before? That shooting got fucked up, bro. Cue flashback. But if she already knows, what would activate it? She wouldn't hide it. But if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. So she must not know yet. I still have a chance. I don't know if I still have a chance. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a position to bargain. Huh? I need to leave. I need to flee. No. I've had enough. 2 curse bearers shouldn't be carrying on like this. 1. I've done introduce yourself completely. You actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before, too. It's all just a bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats. So why don't you give this up, Ant? If that's the case, give it a try then. Okay, one more now. Let me tell you the number. 0. Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Goodbye, my love. Farewell. Sayonara. Sayonara. Fuck. Oh my goodness. Fire. I'm on fire. Goddamn. I'm on fire. Liar. Liar. Pants are on fire. That guy. Damn it. He must have been following me. It's already too late. Yeah, I died. It's a trial and error, this game. I will get it. Shogo Oki. Deceased. Once again. Achievement. Witness death. I don't really witness it. Oh my, Bondi Risk. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. It was not all in vain, however. As you noticed, finally he realized how the curse is activated. Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please. I didn't pay attention to how I died. I should have paid attention to how I died. Options. Very well, remember how the world of the curse when you return. Where's the how to play section? Okay. That how to play section was very useful. Files, gameplay guide, how to play. Can look around in most situations when you are able to use the controller. Try looking around for hidden clues. Fast forward, cancel. Hold the cancel button to fast forward. Release. Autosaves can be created at the beginning of an important juncture. If you turn off the game, changing settings. A variety of settings. For example, you say, Am I gonna be stuck on here? I think. If I just don't let it count down. I can't hear you. Let's go about Kistons. Seven. The right of resurrection. You want soldiers, that means you're after the right of resurrection too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances. Oh my. Yeah, just use all this dialogue, I guess. I'll exhaust your mouth, woman. That was a sentence, wasn't it? Was definitely a sentence. One of the sentences of all time. My son. What? I'm not your son. He'd be in the 6th grade now. Oh, she wants to bring her son back. If he was still alive. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll look after the 1st and 2nd graders, he'd say. He always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them, even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears, but only because he said he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to be a policeman when he grew up. Okay, I get it. I've had enough. Huh? Oh, that's enough for you? Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me come. I see. So even after what I told you, 5, you still won't hand it over? 4, Three. Can we leave? We must leave. We must leave. Leave. You can't leave, can you? Oh, and then if there's just a shadow hanging over her, I wonder if this has to do with this place. Think. What condition have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something that I'm still doing even now. Think. What could it be? Maybe something I have on me. If I suddenly strip naked on the spot, I just might be able to avoid her curse. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. Plus, I'd look like a creep. I'm a creep! I'm a weirdo! If being here is what activates the curse of the Evergreen Beach, then I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here. In which case, there's no escape. She'd activate a curse before I ever got away from the gardens. I'm sure I'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I'd get to do things over. $100 lighter. Throw it away. Huh? Throw away this lighter? Why did I suddenly get the impulse to do that? Yes, throw it away. Not sure why, but here goes nothing. Why did you what did you just... Why? Why throw your lighter away all of a sudden? Huh? Oh, well, I just kind of felt like it. Why is she losing it all of a sudden? She look hot, bro. Could that lighter have been that what fulfilled the condition of her curse? But why? How did I... God, this can't be. I killed her. Get fucked, bitch. Get fucked. You never saw it coming. You fucking died. It's another kill on the scoreboard for Scary Stu. The Scary Stu kill board. Right over there. I mean over there. Phew. That was close. Was that just coincidence? Not only was I able to release myself, she immediately panicked and ran away. Fortunately for me. If she'd kept her cool and stayed, we would have been at a stalemate. Oh, I should check my curse stone. Should have gained a lot of weight just now. What the? Ah! Fuck you. Story chat unlocked. Did I just die? Did I just die? I hope I didn't just die. I get sniped? Pardon the interruption. but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen which appears when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branches, routes, and play past stories over again. We call this exactly the power that Shogo Oki had sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to certain circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart. From time to time, it breaks in the story. At those times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. By the way, you should use the story chart to replay a past event. Do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you have gotten this far. I have no idea. What triggered that Yoku Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence you will be alright. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the lighter and voice earlier, Shogo Oki has no way of knowing that himself. On that note, I am curious. Have you determined how many people Shogo Oki has killed with his curse? Okay, let's count these people. Yoko Fukunaga. That guy at the start, business looking man for the soaps company. The schoolgirl. That nerd looking guy. And one more, that woman. 5 people. Hehe, I see. So this is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is none of them. 2. Huh? I only killed 2 people? What's this blasphemy? Well, that is all. Please, continue the story at your leisure from the story chart screen. I only killed 2 people. Says shit. Says shit, homie. How about I only killed 2 people? What's this? Ah, it breaks. I could do something different here. Shogo Oki is with Yoko Fukunaga at Kinshibori Park, searching for one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. His interest in the occult starts to grow as he learns more about it from Yoko. What's that? Did I do a fuck up? Did I accidentally need to restart? Well, how do I prevent Yoko from dying? Stare into my eyes, Yoko. You can't be serious, Yoko. Yoko Fukunaga. She's got guts. She likes to talk about alcohol. She's gross. And she's secretly a man. Yoko Fukunaga. About spirit sense. Yep. Hey, Yep. Hey, yeah. About alcohol. Yep. What? Hey. Yes, I'm asking out. About spirit sins. About the 7 mysteries of Hanjunas. About the 7 mysteries of Hanjunas. Oh, that's Fukunaga Yoko. About the 7 mysteries of Hanjunas. Are they really ghost stories? No, they're not really ghost stories. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, maybe they are, exactly. Oh, no, an old bridge. Old castle. Oh, Yoko Fukunaga eyes. Nope. About the right of resurrection. Oh, by the way, the right of resurrection is when someone brings back someone else from the dead because they wanted to bring them back from the dead because they're sad, because that person died. Ew, that's what I want secretly for my dog, because my dog is... He died. He got hit by a truck, actually. My truck. Truckun? I think that was his name. Why are you looking for the right... Oh, well, I just told you. My dog got run over by a truck. And now he got isekai'd into Konosuba or something. Like, I think his name is Megumi now? Megumi from Okon Fukunaga. What's that got to do with the 7 mysteries? So the 7 mysteries is actually about bringing my dog back from the dead, and that's really what I want, but I keep drinking alcohol, and I'm interested in the occult, and my name's Yoko Fukunaga, but you can just call me Yoko because I'm psycho. Whoa! What the hell? There's... Okay, now she's gonna be staring at something. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Yoko, are you okay? Yoko! Look at me, Yoko. Yoko. Keep yelling her name. Yoko. It's going to help. There's nothing there, Yoko. Yoko, hang in there, Yoko. Look at me. You're going to be okay, Yoko. It's alright. There's nothing there. Yoko. Who'd have known that all I had to do was yell at her? Shogo cries Yoko's name in a desperate attempt to wake her as she lies, unmoving on the ground. Oh no, she fell over. Maybe don't fall over next time, Yoko. Plant your feet. Hoorah! Oh, she's just tired. Huh? Oh, good, you're awake. What? Are you okay? You were rattled and confused. I thought you'd lost it. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are you a human's off balance? Hey. Wait, what did you say? I think I've heard that before. You're the one who said that earlier. Oh, right, that might have been it. Wait, back there, you ended up like that because of your humors? Yeah. I've heard that at this age your humors even begin a little bit of the... He's smiling. He thinks he's funny. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause so much trouble. But I really don't remember what happened. Sounds like it what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow. You think? Oh my god. What? Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me, and I'm worried about you, and I'm into you. Let's go out sometime. Yoko Fukunaga? Come on. I just started feeling back to normal. Nope, not happening. Go home. Fuck off. I'll even pay for your cab fare. I ended up having to force a still protesting Yoko into a taxi. Even then, she wouldn't stop complaining. So to placate her, I promised I'd search the park on my own for a little while longer. Ooh. I see what's happening, man. I saved Yoko Fukunaga's life. Interesting. Shoko Fukunaga. 5 a.m. Oh damn. In further news, Shogoki's dead. Before dawn today, a police officer on patrol discovered a man collapsed in Sumida Central, like he just died. The man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other unexplained deaths found in the area. Wait, so Yoko killed me. Pretty sure Yoko just killed me. Because she had the cum stone. Oh no. And when she left, she was leaving me. And poof, I died. Wait, that's not how it works. The other person has to leave. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. Go watch someone else. Maybe Jacksepticeye. I hear he's a pretty good gamer. I'm not really a gamer. I used to play Overwatch. And now I just watch over. Well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shogoroki's story to a close. Oh shit. Ah, but this is not the end. Far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The roots of the three protagonists have now been unlocked. Harushigi Nima, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Tetsuo Susuzabaza, the chef inspector of Ratatouille's cook fuselage on Call of Duty. Yako Shazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead. A girl who died in the Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them to no choice but to seek the right of resurrection. Following these three storylines would reveal the full nature of what is occurring. Please enjoy the continuation of this tale. This fairy tale. Oh, where is that, mate? It's funny because you know all of these people. Dead, killed by me, not killed by me, he got away. Not cool. Oh. Whoa. Zoom. Oh, that's cool. Oh, the further you get, the more sunny it gets because it's daytime. This was 5 AM. Anyway, not dreams. Harushigima. When the son of Harushigima was kidnapped, a botched investigation by the police resulted in the child's murder. 1 year later, Haru has hired a private investigator to help. 1 year later, Haru has hired a private investigator to help resolve the settled case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at home, something strange suddenly appears. Oh, wowzers! Wowzers! Kill them. The flame bears. Kill them all. You've acquired the power of the cursed stone, the haunting clappers. You can use it to kill those with fire or fire-starting device on their person. Oh. Press the use curse button to set your target alight. Oh. So if they're holding kill by burning one who's in position. Yeah. Fuck you in particular if you smoke cigarettes. If you're carrying a lighter, my cursed power will kill you. Damn, that flame's loud. A sudden impulse sweeps into my veins. Now, do you understand the power of the dark side? My name is not Optimus Prime, but Palpatine Prime. Top brother, morning to ya, brother. I don't know what to say except that it's 12 a.m. She gave me a mansion reception room. That's what I do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Richter. What would a guy named Richter sound like? Back with me, madam. This guy. Never mind. This guy's Richter. Can't say I understand what just happened, but it certainly seems to have put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you smile. Sweet dreams. Hado Shuganima. Oh yeah, I understood that. No. Not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. I'm so smart. It's all surroundings like TV. Fuck is that? Squirrel? Well, I'd be damned. Is that what I think it is? Goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up just before, well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down. Let me take a closer look. I knew it. It's Head Hencho from way back in set number 1. This is a rare collector's item, you know. Excuse me? Don't tell me you've never heard of the Mockingbirds. The what? They're the hottest newest craze. Cute little birds dressed up like rough and tumble delinquents. I've never heard of them, but this certainly seems to matter to you. The best part is, nobody knows who made them. They just started showing up around town, and soon enough they'd won everybody's hearts. The story goes that they are made by some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. No one knows when or where they'll show up next, but basically an urban legend of sorts. To think one would turn up here of all places, this is a good sign. I'm sure of it. Oh, well, that's nice. Mockingbird discovered. Holy shit. That's a lot of mockingbirds that I need to discover. Are these clues on where to find them? Yeah. Head Hencho. Approach the net. The stereo. A stereo unit with separated speakers designed for home use. My husband insisted on buying one, even though he isn't one to listen to music often. Where's your husband? Flower arranger. Yeah. Where is your husband? Your husband. We bring in someone to do it. I don't even know what the flowers are called. Are you my husband? An old hanging scroll. I don't know who painted it. It's been hanging here ever since I was born. Damn, you've lived here ever since you were born. Clock. It's an old clock. Fax machine. It only speaks facts. I don't know how it works, but it only speaks in facts. Rotary phone. The telephone. I can call people in the mansion from it. The television. A color television. Father bought one as soon as hit it. the market. He likes it have the latest gadgets, unlike the latest models. There is no remote control. We've had it a very long time. Fuck. That's too hard. It quickly fell into disgust. You have a very white stain on your trousers there, buddy. Let me bring you up to speed. We were in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out. And the whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what it was all about? Well, where to start? Really? Very interesting. So the haunting clappers Karaseko appeared out of nowhere. Told you how to perform the rite of resurrection and gave you the curse you needed to. And have I got to that right? That's right. So it's all real. Honestly, I find it hard to believe. But I guess I have to now. I saw that curse stone appear in your hand myself. It looked like it popped out of clear air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. I don't think you quite understand. Oh? This isn't about evidence, and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word. It was already in my head, as clear as day. You just knew it, huh? It was etched onto my soul, along with the cursed echoes, resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like. Dying like they did hundreds of years ago. Wreathed in flames, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. I can feel that. All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do, just as long as they are carrying fire. I see. Could that be a problem? You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to kill someone, the stronger the desire to urge to kill. That's how it seems to me anyway. Good grief, talk about a spanner in the works. I say with talker fucker fucky fuck foo foo. That might be a good idea. No, what I see. I think that might be a good idea. But let's think about it for a second. My heart's still racing. This is it, my chance at long last. It's Bernard's man alive. About the investigation. That's what you hired me for, ma'am. To look into your son's kidnapping last year. To uncover the truth. The abduction and murder of Shuichi Shigenima. It's actually Shigima? Oh, my bad, wrong child. They never did define the whatever. That's what I'm here about today, in fact. Kind of you to let me know. Let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over and over and over and over in my sleep. One lead. So you said. As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember. You were just about to tell me. A kidnapping and murder case that took place in Hanzo Shimida around 1 year ago. Haru Shumiga's son, age 11, was kidnapped on his way home from school, with a ransom being demanded that same evening. Initially, the kidnapping was thought of as a simple extortion scheme, but when it came to light that the Shigima family was closely tied to the police, and Shuichi was in fact the grandson of a senior official, it was quickly assumed the perpetrator was acting upon a grudge against the police force. The kidnapping was treated as a direct attack against the good name of the Popo, and a large-scale investigation was launched that used the best equipment available to trace phone calls. This made it all the more embarrassing when they were unable to catch the culprit. Losing the public's confidence, the culprit grew cock, relentlessly mocking the police force. After 3 days of failure after failure, Haru reached a breaking point. Spurred by concern for her son, she resolved to hand over the ransom money as fast as possible. But her husband and father, who held the prestige of the police in high regard, refused, saying that they would not let the criminal win by giving in to their demands. The increasingly fanatic detective assigned to the case lost his temperature. When the criminal called to give an ultimatum that caused the culprit to never make contact again, another week passed and Shuichi's body was found floating in Sumida River. Shuichi's death could be largely ascribed to the police's incompetence, but this was ultimately covered up with stringent media embargoes. The investigation was never closed, but the case is long gone cold. I suppose there's not much arguing over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. Then I'll leave that for the files to cover, and just confirm a few new things about the case. The police traced the culprit's calls back to see Let's Hear. That's alright. In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from, but it was almost certainly the same location that Shuichi was being held captive. Since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Huh? Northern Okyo River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute. Factoring in that he was seen at school but went missing before he arrived at the house, it's likely that he was abducted by car on his route home. Maybe, but exactly. Shuichi was a clever boy. He would never have gotten into a car with a stranger. That's right. I was very firm about that. I know he understood too. I even saw him warning the other children. It's possible that they even forced him. The only tissue here is there were no tissues in that car. You can't bundle someone into a car with no tissues. But nobody came forward to say that there were no tissues. So did they target him at the other time? Or was it really just a lack of tissues? This all sounds a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided that the kidnapper just got lucky. Well, not to turn the problem on its head. The Rite of Resurrection, huh? I read about that in the Okama, and they say that the rite can be found somewhere in Honjo. I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like my prayers had been heard. Like I had hope. Real hope. For the first time. Ever since that awful day I've wondered, what if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I had just paid the ransom? Another day goes by when I don't think that if I had done something differently, Shuichi would still be alive. You can't blame yourself, man. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. Though I know that won't help any grief. It's funny like that. I'm guessing that's why you were after the right. That is why I'm after the right. Guess I didn't need to ask. It's written all over your face. I can tell how much he meant to you. But, and this is a big but, If this right is the real deal, using it will mean killing someone and stealing their soul. Is that a problem? If it comes to that, I'm afraid I'll have to stop you. Oh, that's a shame. A shame, huh? That's all? I thought, if I'm going to be competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might come in useful. You realize you're talking about ending someone's life, right? Don't you see an issue with that? Not if it brings my son back. Dear oh dear, what have I gotten myself into? You've gotten yourself into me. Haru Shigenima. If it makes you uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood on your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill the other curse bearers. I only need to find them. I won't be party to murder, ma'am. Not even for a client. I'll pay you. How much can I give you to change your mind? Sorry, ma'am, but not everyone has a price. I've got politics, and I stick to them. I see. I didn't realize you were so stubborn. Let me say, though, it's not like I don't get what you're going through. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out. What do you have in mind? Well, how about stealing someone else's curse stone after they've filled it with soul riches? If that was all you were after, then I could lend you my services guilt-free. If the other curse bearers want to kill each other, that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. I guess there's no guarantee a stolen curse stone will work, but we can worry about that later. Well, then, I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Would you disapprove? That would void our contract, ma'am. Just warning you now. My. About the kidnapping. The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get into their car, but how? The only thing that makes sense to me is if they were somebody that he would have a reason to trust. A teacher perhaps, a relative, or somebody else that he knew. But all of the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly. They did, huh? No one throws numbers at problems like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew? Or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer? Huh? Impossible. That would explain why he didn't find him suspicious. The Shigima family has close ties with the police after all. He would have had a reason to trust him. You might be right. But surely, that couldn't have... Well, there's a problem with that theory. You'd be surprised how much police officer says that is. That's sort of the point, after all. They are meant to be a visible deterrent against crime. True. But here's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures women or children. Even kids who've been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect that danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean... Now you're getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help, what would he have done? If someone like that said they were lost and asked him for directions, would he have gotten into the car? He might have. My husband always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays. But if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something else here. Then you think the culprit was a young woman. But it was a man's voice on the telephone. She might have been an accomplice. Or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. Damn, bro's smart. Bro's intelligent. Bro's an intellectual. So the reason is, did anybody see Shuichi speaking with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See? What I said about people's biases, that goes for witnesses too. And I figured that maybe if I started asking new questions, I might get some new answers. So I spent my day asking around Shuichi's school route, seeing if anyone had seen something. And one man thought he did. Do you mean he saw it happen? Well, I can't say that for sure yet. It turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. Flashback! I think I'll end it here. That was good.